Alright. Because you've earned it, we grant sweet reprieve. Because life is tough, right? So we're gonna spare them. Don't have to think about it. Okay, that's good. That's all I wanted, was him to weaken him. So now anybody, well, I shouldn't say anybody, but Jessica can handle him next turn. Hopefully we can finish these guys up first, because we are going to have to do that. Not going to say no to easy experience when it's right there in my face. But we can't quite reach them either, so everything next turn. Yeah, they're safe there. He's not going to attack, obviously. Not in his current state. Alright, Taylor. Your time has come. Time to show the world the power of the Serpent Knights in their natural element. Come on, any takers? What you got? What you got? Alright, who is going to head the charge? Albert probably is the strongest physically, so we're not going to head off with him. We're going to start with Thorn. Ooh, Thorn. Man, this guy is taking a pounding. This is twice in the same battle he got reduced to 1. But it was worth it because Albert could not quite finish it. But this works out better because I think I'd rather Chris get it. Yes, that was... I couldn't have planned that better, actually. Because I did, and I failed. Yeah, it's going to be tougher to level Chris up, so any experience she can get like that, because it looked like the Grand Knight gave a lot too. So, yeah. Drinks all around. Okay, he is back at 5. Still not where he wants to be. Those archers are getting kind of aggravating. And here we go. The bishop is throwing out his fire dragon attack. Though I don't think it's called that. I'm not sure. I've never actually made anybody a bishop. Only Chris can become a bishop, I believe. And in order to do that, we would have had to have made her a warlock first. And we chose not to do that, so we're not going to be seeing that. I think the next time I play this game, I'm going to have to make her a bishop, though, just to try it out and see what it's like. And don't worry about Taylor. He's just going to keep treating. They're probably going to keep attacking him, and they're going to keep dying. So he's going to be very beneficial in this battle. Not only is he going to cause that bishop to use up all his magic on him, like a dum-dum, but he's going to expend his resources. His archers are going to keep coming after Taylor. He's going to keep tanking their hits, counterattacking, and by the time the rest of our men make it to the castle interior, he's going to be a ghost of his former self. And on that note, we're skipping ahead a little bit, and once again, the bishop doing the only thing he knows how to do apparently. Oh no, Taylor's at 5, what are we gonna do? 10 archers, oh no! But wait! Yes, he can handle it. This is what water can do for him. Remember, he's by himself. I haven't brought any troops for him, and he's taking care of this whole battalion on his own. But we're not going to get reckless. We're going to continue to use every turn to treat him. Now that the Grand Knight is out of the way, we're going to start pulling our people over to join him. He's probably going to have a lot of experience at the end of this too. Well, not really, because the archers will keep running away when they get reduced to low health, so. But he's not doing bad. And best of all, he can get back inside the castle easily because Serpent Knights are actually able to scale castle walls. You know, almost like a Godzilla or Gamera type monster, just, you know, very tall, very maneuverable, able to get to wherever they need to go. And that's going to be very useful because you notice the knight and cavalry classes, they can't scale walls. So that's pretty good. If I had made him a knight, he would not have been able to do this. So, just something to keep in mind. The Book of Strategy has many chapters and limitless pages. Feel free to choose your own to read from or write. Alright. Thanks to those jump cuts, we're almost there. Didn't want to have you guys sit through all the waiting around. But we still are not quite there. Grand Knights have pretty good movement too. They don't seem to suffer in certain terrain as much as other knights do, so another benefit. I do kind of prefer Dragon Knight for her though, just to be able to fly and to have the special troops that they get, which we'll be seeing in a little bit, maybe, possibly. But how, you say? Well, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Archers feeling lucky? Not at all. He didn't take any scratches. Sad, sad. I would argue that Narm really doesn't have a best class in this game because they're all very useful. Whether you chose to make her a Grand Knight, her Secret class, a Magic Knight, or a Dragon Knight, they're all very useful in their own way. And another jump cut. I guess Knight Master, I don't want to make it sound like the Knight Master isn't good, but I would probably argue that anything other than Knight Master is the way to go for her. Because you have other characters who can be that too. Characters with fewer options available to them, so with Leiden, Narm, Jessica, Chris, characters like that, good to go for their unique classes, at least one of them. Oh, and Taylor too, because again, who else can become a Serpent Knight? That's right, nobody. Imagine if you could have 2 Serpent Knights in this game, so we could have some backup. Oh, we would just be going to town on these people, as if we aren't already. So I'm pretty sure they're going to make their move next turn. Attack somebody who isn't riding a giant Loch Ness. And in the meantime, just put some of the grunts up front, soak some blows, so that our commanders don't have to necessarily. Albert in particular, because archers could take him out in one go, so we're going to keep him back for a little bit. He'll be good against the Royal Guards though, so we're going to save him. In more ways than one. Yeah, attack Chris. Do that. How'd that go? And we're at turn what? 20, okay. And who will be the first to move? Perhaps Jessica. Didn't even get to attack. Didn't even see what hit him. And again, no damage. Lovely. This battle could not have gone any better. Ah, Bishop, bet you wish you hadn't cast all that magic now, huh? Ah, well. We are going to weaken these archers with her. And another plus about the Grand Knight, yes, they still take damage from archers like other knights, but not as much. They are the one knight class who I'm comfortable sending out against archers. And it usually works out well. Taylor there. Not in the water anymore, so wasn't quite as tough. Still able to put in the work though. And it's fine, he's doing good for experience, really good actually, so would rather her hit level 9, thank you. Yeah, between the spell user and those royal guards, we should have no problems getting her to our final class before this is said and done. Excellent indeed. So everybody continue to advance if you please. Gonna have to sit tight a little bit though. He's at full health, so you know he's gonna attack in his next turn. He's out of magic, but he's still got that staff and he knows how to swing it, so not that he's gonna attack with the staff. I'm pretty sure he's gonna cast magic of some kind, but let's see what he does. I'm very curious. Who are you gonna attack? Okay, the monks. But father, why? And that didn't work out very well at all for him. He didn't take too much damage. I'd imagine being of the same nature as them, he isn't too weak to them, but he's easy pickings for anybody else. And we're just gonna move them. I would give it to Chris, but Jessica's so close, can't say no. Gotta keep moving forward with that. Now this is when magic arrows is good to use. And there you have it. She's almost halfway there. And again, if I'm not mistaken, the royal guards give it more experience than the usual Goonies, so yeah, it's all coming together. And we'll put you right there. Right now, people just need to move forward. Doesn't really matter where they go. Everybody occupy a spot, please. Turn 22. My, how the tables have turned, aren't they? This kind of takes you back, doesn't it, folks? Remember back in the first episode where they attacked Castle Balshia? Well, turnabout. Funny thing, isn't it? Because now here we are in their castle, about to usurp their seats. But again, not with the same intent in mind. Again, they still have Langrisser, and we kind of need that back so that cataclysm and catastrophe don't strike not just our country, but all countries, the whole world, in fact. So it may not seem like it at times. We might kind of seem like we're jerks, you know, just instigating the attack when we have the advantage, but this is for the greater good after all. We can't allow them to keep that sword. You know, Diego's, he's got some wicked intentions. And even if he didn't, nobody can be trusted to use that type of power. That's the whole point. Because you notice they weren't using the sword for anything. They were just safeguarding it for this very reason. So there's no getting around it. We've got to take them out. We could ask them to give it back, but that usually doesn't work out. So like most, they learn the hard way. And playing the part of enforcer today will be Albert, Taylor, Chris, Norm, Jessica, Thorn, and Leiden. Hope I didn't forget anybody. No, we're not going to do that just yet. But you see, we've got everybody positioned so that they can only be attacked one time. And this is when we can sacrifice some troops. It's sad, but they're there to be used, right? So better than our commanders anyway. Yeah, I definitely brought along a little bit more than I needed. Talking about leading, it looks like I'm overestimating the enemy too. But again, can't be too careful. No penalties or anything, so. It's just a shame that you don't get any sort of bonus for how many men survived at the end of it. That would be added incentive to keep them alive. Again, a feature that was implemented in some of the future installments and revisions, so. Okay, she's doing okay. Because these guys are really strong. So, I am kind of watching to see what happens here. Yeah. So long, guys. Ooh. Almost level 3 without even trying. Because really I have not been using him much at all. Alright, Jessica is a couple that you can take out with no fuss. But we're gonna do this. Because I still took them out. Excellent, I wasn't sure if it would. I don't know how magic damage is calculated in this game because it seems like it's inconsistent. In fact, there have been times where I've attacked folks with magic and there was no damage, so I don't know if that's a glitch or what. And I'm sure we'll see that at some point in this playthrough. But more importantly, we can move Jessica up to her next level. I usually make her a magic knight. Very good class for her. But we're going to go Archmage. It's my first time using this class. I'm excited to see what she can do. As the highest tier magic user. What spell does she even have now? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Ah, this is good stuff, good stuff. So, 2 promotions in the same battle, I believe. Narm and Jessica. Alright, Thorn, we haven't forgotten about you. You and Albert, you guys are next in line. And he left the throne, that's good. What happened to your binoculars? Haven't you been paying attention? You have no reinforcements. We're the reinforcements. We're here to reinforce your our castle, if you don't mind. More magic arrows just to soften him up a little bit. Chris probably won't finish him. But if she did, I would have been okay with that. Hardest decision to make, who to give it to. Go for it, Albert. After all, you were next. You made a level. How can I deny you? Diego, I've given my life for the glory of your empire. Ah, what a fool. No pity in our hearts. Yeah, don't bother going after them. Duke Hawking, long time no see, my friend. Of course we're going to accept your help. It would be an honor to have you by our side. The Castle of Dawson is right in front of us. Alright guys, and what's this? Hawking found something in the rubble. That magic wand is going to erase somebody's attack just like the great sword. Well, that's it guys, we did it. Please join me next time for scenario 11. Take care and see you soon.